Hi there, I'm Alan Udy for the Historical Aviation Film Unit, and I'm here at Omaka Aerodrome in Blenheim, New Zealand, talking to Craig Anderson, President of the Marlborough Aero Club, about their inaugural Healthy Bastards Bush Pilot Champs. Craig Anderson, the inaugural Healthy Bastards Bush Pilot Champs here at Omaka. How's it been from your perspective?
Well, Alan, it's just been a fantastic day. I mean, it was everything we could have hoped for. The weather played the game. Everyone turned up in great numbers, and everyone's just raving. I mean, you know, it's selling. What we wanted to do was just to promote aviation, and it's really done that. So we're thrilled.
So how many competitors have you had throughout the day?
We had 56 competitors enter, which was awesome. We were hoping for 30, we would have been happy. You know, it's the first one, we didn't know how it was going to go, but we had 56, and from as far afield as Auckland, Rangiora, all over the country. So it was fantastic.
Does that augur well for running this as an biannual event?
Well, yes, an annual event is what we want to do, and that was always the idea, but you know, I think there's been some comments that people didn't enter this year because they wanted to see how it went. Well, it's been great, it's been fantastic, and I think, you know, we could easily see 100 next year. So yeah, great.
So you're going to be able to cope with 100, or perhaps it's going to spread across a weekend rather than a single day? Or
we'll have to see. We did our best planning in an unknown situation. It was all learning curve for us, but I'm sure we can cope. We got through the numbers quicker than we thought we would. So no, we can cope all right. Might take a little bit more effort, but we'll do it.
Certainly everybody looked as though they were having a ball out there, and some of the flying was pretty spectacular. I mean, any particular highlights from your point of view?
Well, I guess you know, what I really like seeing is guys that have built their own aeroplanes getting out there, often low time pilots, you know, and performing well and flying well. And you know, I think of Guy Jock Struthers, a local club member, built a Zenith. Took him 6 years, only got a few hundred hours, but man, he flew well today, you know. Really performed well, and there were lots in that category. And then I guess the highlight was the turbine, the Fletcher and the Caravan was something different that we were pretty lucky to see those today, you know. I mean, you never see that at an event because they're worth a couple of $1 million each, so they were a thrill. And yeah, the high performance Cubs for me personally, you know, I've got the Pacer with a 180 horse engine, and seeing those other ones perform was fun to compare.
Quite a range then in terms of experienced pilot hours. So this is not necessarily an event just for the highly experienced pilot?
No, not at all. We've had a range. The lowest time pilot had 65 hours. That was my son. And the highest time was Jerry Chisholm, who won the microlight category, 39,000 hours. So, and everything in between, you know, which was great. I mean, we're not trying to promote one end or one spectrum of aviation. We want everyone, and everyone did come along, and everyone performed well. You know, and also there was a huge range of aeroplanes. I mean, we just didn't have stole machines or all Cubs. We had everyone giving it a go, from Tomahawks to Cherokees to Cessna 150s.
Brilliant. So I guess we'll be looking forward to a repeat performance sometime next year then. Craig Anderson, thanks very much.
Thank you. It's going to be bigger and better.